Okay.
Now you know the plot.
Or at least the
exposition.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
And we're immediately putting the 3 minutes of waiting around.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. We get to it excitingly.
Donations?
All right. We have a $20.01 donation from Anonymous. Aunt died to cancer and hope others don't have to deal with what I had to deal with. Let's talk about why we're doing this. We are here to raise money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation, and their mission statement is saving lives through cancer prevention and early detection, and our vision is to stop cancer before it starts. They started back in 1985, and they focus on breast, cervical, lung, oral, prostate, and skin cancers, and trying to get those out early. So we are doing this for a fantastic cause. We got some Medicare Solid here, and yeah, it's really, really fun being here and experiencing everything.
As you can tell, these are highly trained, elite, genetically modified super soldiers, the genome soldiers.
IQ.
Yeah. Must have been my imagination.
Okay, so we just have to wait now.
Extreme difficulty.
Yeah.
It's the magazines, right?
No.
No.
No, it's MGS2 onwards.
Onward?
Yeah.
Because those can really mess with him.
Yeah, and they're only available as riding. Well, in VR missions you use the snake, but it's a shame you never get any in the tanker.
Oh, it would be so useful.
We have a $40 donation from Anonymous. Hey, all you unique people there today or tonight. This is my first time donating like this, so don't question me if I do something wrong. Hey, Slade, did the Teen Titans give you a hard time? Oops, wrong Slade. Donate this money to Star Fox 64 because Zollard needs to do a barrel roll.
Very eloquently put.
Yeah.
Could have said it better myself. First trick of the game, you knock on the wall, that alerts the guard early.
Yeah, highly trained soldiers.
What was that noise?
For extra fun, you could punch him on the way on the elevator. You still won't notice. So we were talking about the extra alert. Because we're going to be doing some basic sequence breaks, we have 1 or 2 alerts to spare. And one of them is going to be used right here. We're just going to run straight through the spotlights while getting the chaff grenades.
Because waiting for the spotlights will cost like 5 seconds, and we don't have time for that. It's a speed runs.
Speed runs.
I didn't know we'd actually integrated that into your single segment route, which is pretty cool.
We just started doing that actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty recent discovery, along with the new.
Well, it's not
I thought it'd been known for a while, but was sort of segmented.
We
Only.
discovered we just started using this strat.
All right.
Stealth!
Oh,
A man in a tuxedo.
look out! It's James Bond. So what you're going to see quite a lot of is running with the chaff grenades out, and the reason for this is it's faster than running with nothing out. Basically, if you've got any weapon out apart from the C4 and the Claymore, you run faster than if you're barehanded.
C4 and Claymore are actually in the middle. You run faster than with nothing, but slower than with the grenades.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I'm not sure about that. I think it's the same speed with every weapon.
It's only a matter of frames.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll trust you on that.
Another thing that SLADE also did is a judo throw cancel. You can use R1 or L1 to cycle through your items, and in the middle of a judo throw, you can cancel the animation on Snake's End, so that you only need to spend a very short amount of time actually performing the throw, and then you can just keep running like nothing happened, and he just sort of flips over, the guard just sort of flips over himself.
So how many alerts did the Rads get there? Are those counted?
No.
60,
God,
yeah.
Yeah, it runs over.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a hidden stat.
So that chaff grenade was used to distract the guard.
You
Again,
know that-
highly elite soldiers.
You know that if this game came out in the last console generation, there would have been a trophy for getting caught 30 times by rats.
Okay, so we should go see the Dark Archive now, but we take a little detour.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just,
This
let's
is-
just clip out the wall.
This prevents him from dying in front of you.
Yeah, basically that's called the vent glitch. When you're halfway into a vent, you look up in first-person mode, and then as you let go of triangle and up, you immediately hit X, and that allows you to stand inside of vents. And we just entered the torture cell from the wrong end.
Oh, Slade, you got captured.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kinda-
Like, this has been going,
So-
what, 5 minutes, if that?
That guard is looking right at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that skips 5 bosses and about 30 minutes in the game.
You
Yeah.
still managed to kill the Dark Chief without even meeting him.
Yep.
I've always been
Yeah.
there for days.
I forgot about Johnny.
So, are we definitely saving Meryl, donation station?
Yes,
I
we
think that-
are definitely saving Meryl. As of right now, Meryl is at $535 and Otacon's at $356.
Okay, prepare for mashing goodness.
Yep. One of the only disadvantages of using this technique, aside from having to do a couple of other odd bits of backtracking, is that you have to sit through an extra round of torture. Because you enter directly from the cell, rather than being captured as in the story, the game assumes that because you're in the cell, you're already going through another round. So the coda conversation, everything else that happens, you have to sit around twice for a bad ending in the torture cell, as opposed to once. Also, the reason Slade is hiding under the bed here is that normally there's a scripted event where when Johnny comes back from the bathroom, he'll fall asleep. But he'll catch you trying to hide under the bed, and he won't fall asleep. He'll just go straight to Ocelot. Who discovered that?
It's a new speedrunner. His name on Twitch is 2XS Game Rip. Rip is R-E-A-P-E. He started learning this game recently, and he already found that. So.
Yeah, that saves 46 seconds.
Yeah.
Just hiding under a bed.
Okay.
Everyone
Yeah.
loves Johnny.
Oh, yeah. Best Metal Gear Solid character.
He's the guard that all the guards aspire to be.
Yeah.
Like, Revolver, Ocelot, and Johnny are like the every game all-stars. Johnny's like,
There's a reason they made him the personal guard for Snake.
Yeah.
He's the best of the best.
Yeah. Like, so they can't get in faster. So, mashing time.
It turns out that we hate Slade's fingers. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
This
we're
is
gonna save Meryl.
very, very difficult to do, and because it skips all the bosses,
Yeah,
Slade
no
has
life
no
upgrade.
health upgrades.
Yeah, so you need like complete mashing.
Metal Gear Solid 2 is even worse.
Yeah.
yeah, the
It's
solid
like
is.
Oh, no.
it's like it really helps that you
I-
have a small time after the timer runs out to keep increasing your life.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it will be unbelievably strict.
No casuals allowed.
Yeah.
No.
Enough yet? We're not finished yet.
Ocelot giving the banter there.
Yeah. Lightening the mood.
Yeah. So sometimes he's almost supportive,
Yeah.
like a father figure.
It's worth noting as well that since it's on extreme, there are more rounds of the torture.
Yeah.
Want me to go on?
There's 5, I think.
6.
Can you take one more?
Although in Twin Snakes, there's 3 on every difficulty, but the mashing is just harder.
Yeah. Can you take one more? Go on, Snake. You can do it. One more.
No pain, no gain.
I would say the Oticon, it's kind of funny where it's like the moment you get the tiny shock, he's like, no, I'm done.
It doesn't even get to the shots.
Yeah, he's just like, please.
One more time.
Oh, you lying bugger. Right, that's it. I'm starting to doubt Ocelot's honesty.
Yeah.
What, are you saying he's not actually with the terrorists?
Come on.
Ooh.
You don't want to die.
Don't tell me he's actually with the U.S. president right now.
This all
No, that would be crazy and convoluted. That's not Metal Gear
I don't
Plot
think
at all.
that's what Hideo Kojima would want.
No,
Why settle for the president
exactly.
when you could settle for the decaying corpse of the greatest soldier who ever lived?
Yeah.
He's actually just a clone of the greatest soldier who ever lived.
So do you know how much power Ocelot would have to give up to be president?
Okay, but we're not done because we will have to do that again.
Does Otacon still visit you here if you survive around torture?
No, because Johnny doesn't go to the bathroom now, so but I
yeah.
cannot come. And,
Yeah, Johnny's far too good.
There are a surprising number of conclusions to the torture scene depending on what happens and what difficulty it is. It's quite impressive, actually.
Yeah, if you just don't think of like calling Otacon, sometimes he comes, or you can also, like if it takes ages, eventually the ninja will just let you
Yeah,
out.
Grey Fox just comes
Yeah.
along.
It's just like, this game goes, look, seriously, just get on with it.
Yeah.
I also like playing about with, like when Ocelot's explaining the torture and how it works. I should also mention that normally if you die in this game, then you get the opportunity to continue from your last restart. If you die during the torture, then that's it, game over, back to title screen.
And it'll also instantly kill you if you try to use autofire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It explicitly
but-
calls you out on it.
yeah, but not turbo.
Yeah.
So turbo doesn't bring that up.
It's nice as well that if you're doing a casual playthrough, the little segment after you beat Sniper Wolf, but before you trigger this event, that if you call Melee, she does actually warn you to save the game. Like,
Yeah.
it foreshadows that this is going to happen, and that you can actually die without the option of continue.
Funny enough, if you haven't saved your game at all, Ocelot will kind of taunt you with this. He will just go, "It's been a long time since you saved.
Yeah.
You don't want to go through all that again, do you? Go on, give up.
Yeah.
Make it easy on yourself."
I'll tell you once more.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're waiting.
See, he lies, and then he lies.
And then to just add some variety, he neglects to tell the truth.
Yeah.
To be fair, he repeats his dialogue here, so he's half telling the truth.
How did you like that? Shall we go again?
Oh, kinky.
We have a $50 donation from Inamur. Greetings from Guam. As the only MSG runner faster than Slade sometimes, it's so great to see the runner I have so much respect for running for charity. Good luck on the run, Slade, and remember, if you fail, it's Strafe's fault. P.S. P.S. Hi, the Englishman.
Hi.
Hey, Hina, nice to see you. So, Hina Murray is
Still okay?
he's a speedrunner of GS1. He actually beat me in a race recently. He just started learning the game, and he's already pretty good.
$50 from Josh B. Go Slade. Good day from Australia. Watched you destroy MSG3 last year. It was great watching. Put it toward Otacon. Speed for the win. Good luck. Shout outs to Boris. And even though Otacon didn't win, we did get your donation, and thank you very much on behalf of the Prevent Cancer Foundation.
Sorry.
Come on. You don't want to die like this, do you?
That would be an interesting game to run.
I could do this all day.
That's what he thinks.
$50 from MT. Only started watching streams last year, but they're always super interesting. Keep up the awesome work, guys.
Okay.
Was it 3 more rounds enough?
No, that's it.
That's it? So,
Yeah, so
How's the hand?
unfortunately, Johnny's stomach could be a bit better.
More button mashing.
Yeah,
One more round of
yeah. There's
button
lots of button mashing in this game. It's not a game for casuals. Well, one of the things that again saves a minuscule amount of time, but you'll notice a few times, there are a few codec conversations that are forced, and when they come up, if you press select to open the codec, as soon as that happens, then you don't have to wait. Like, was it like a couple of a second or so per codec call?
Although it doesn't matter in this room because it's all timed anyway. But in every other case,
Yeah.
that's true.
I do have a quick announcement here. I've just been informed that with all of the marathons we've had thus far, we have raised over $1 million for charity. We just raised that much. So thank you very much, everyone, for donating, and continue to donate. We have a goal for this marathon itself of $500,000, and we are well on our way there. But thank you so much for donating over the years with everything we've done.
Wow, it's so exciting that Johnny ran off to tell people.
Yeah.
Thanks, Johnny.
Yeah, spread the good word.
That's why he's the best guard.
Yeah.
You had to put it in his bathroom graffiti.
Peekaboo. Oh man, that stealth stuff is cool. It'd be awesome if Snake had one of those.
Well, he died. He's neglecting to use it.
Yeah.
Because the
Out of
sequence
pride.
breaks.
It would be mean.
Because of the sequence breaks, it's like, I don't even know who you are, but
Let's
okay.
go for no alert, Johnny. You can do this. There's a random chance that, depending on the reflexes, that Johnny will raise an alert when he finds you dead, so to speak, on the floor, covered in ketchup.
Yeah, definitely dead.
Most certainly dead.
With his
Even-
feet
even
sticking
though
out
he's-
through the door.
And his head is even poking out.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Most difficult enemy in the game to dispose of.
Yeah.
Okay, so next step I need to, because the PSG1, there's a fast route that is actually faster than the TAS, than the TAS. I would try it. It's unlikely I get it, but I would try it at this one.
What's it called? The bomb?
I think it's the bomb, yeah.
Oh, level.
Good setup.
Yeah.
Stealth.
Yeah. Huh?
Okay, now comes the hard part. I need to throw the last guard on the right. I think I get it. Might see me there? No.
Yes.
Okay, I get it.
Nice.
I'm definitely going to include that in the next version of it. So,
Genetically engineered super soldiers.
yep. Somehow managed to throw themselves and not notice.
Yeah.
And
It's understandable. They're
yeah.
busy. They probably forget stuff every
So
so often.
we're going to say hi to the tank.
Yeah.
Hi, tank.
He's still there.
Bye, tank. Just sitting there. Vulcan Raven's just thinking, oh, screw this.
Yeah.
Might as well give
Screw
up
it.
while I'm ahead.
Yeah. We already captured Snake. What's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah. Done. Wait, did we capture him or did he just hand himself in? And the health boost from defeating Raven,
Yeah.
which we totally did.
Yeah.
It was all on
You
screen.
might have missed it if you blinked at any point during the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the tank is actually a cutscene boss. We just skipped it.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Twin Snakes cutscenes.
One
Never
thing,
had such stupidity.
yeah,
It was so
one
amazing.
thing we didn't mention in the armory when I picked up the PSG1, you might have noticed that it was red, and actually I cannot use it. I will show you just after maybe. Since I have the max ammo I have, it doesn't show here. The max ammo I have for the PSG1 is 0. And that's because I didn't defeat enough bosses to have enough ammo. So in order to use it, we need to defeat enough bosses and have the health upgrades. So if you see here, it's 0. And after I go into this room and defeat Mantis, of course,
Yeah.
I will have a...
Don't blink.
Yay!
Nice.
Frame
And the
perfect.
bookcase is, the bookcase
now I
is
have-
still
I can
there.
have
The texture's
16.
there. We'll just go through the
So
bookcase.
basically, it's the textures from before the boss fight with the layout of after the boss fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to get a good mix.
I'm also pretty sure you can take cover in midair over there. Also, the vent glitch from before is also usable in these crawl spaces. It saves about 5 seconds.
Punch a wolf.
Yep.
Today's Punch a Wolf Day, so
And,
remember to punch a wolf.
That results in the second part of this cave area not having any textures. Who needs textures?
Yeah.
$50 from Patrick K. His comment is, "Let's get crazy."
Yeah, defeated wolf! Yay!
But at what cost?
Well, what cost? It's about 26 minutes.
But Meryl was captured. Ah, she's probably fine.
Yeah. The timeline will restore itself. So the next trick, usually when you get caught coming up later during the infinite staircase, it seems like it's forever. Throwing a stun grenade into the open door will cause Snake to skip the cutscene trigger because you're actually alerting the guards earlier than intended. So it takes about 5 seconds, and it also changes the layout for the enemies right there. Normally there's a cutscene, but we skipped it.
Now it's time for Inspired by Final Fantasy VII.
Stairmaster Pro.
Really great workout.
Yep.
This is especially badass because you may have noticed or not that SLADE did not acquire a FAMAS, which is normally the weapon of choice of getting past these guards. But, judo throws and stun grenades are just as good. Highly elite guards, expertly trained in firearms and, shooting in straight lines and stuff.
Yeah, that's another thing with stun grenades with MGS1. It affects every enemy on the map.
Yeah.
Whereas they have an effective range in Twin Snakes. The staircase is one of the only parts of Twin Snakes that's actually harder than the original game. More donations?
Yeah, absolutely.
We got some time.
Yeah. Lots of stairs. $200 from Russian Gunship. Comment, "How dare you skip me?"
They didn't skip you. Look, if you were too slow to notice what's happening.
We haven't skipped it yet.
All right.
That's coming up soon.
Just for that, I think we will skip it.
Yeah.
We're gonna fight the Hind, but we won't now.
$50 from username named Dr. Phil, I'm presuming. Games have the power to change the world, and it's events like this that prove it. Keep it up.
So guards, basically highly trained, elite super soldiers, genetically engineered, cannot cope with ladders.
Yeah.
It's not a glitch; it's a feature. It's like, well, we did everything we could, but he got away.
Or at the very least, they're too dumb to notice that Snake has invincibility frames while climbing up the ladder. I'd imagine that invincibility frames are something that Vegeta would actually include in the canon of this game. Here we go. We've got repelling, and SLADE could possibly do this with no damage. That's good.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, probably.
The thing is, I will get hit. I will use a lot of life in the second part of the game, so it's very important that I take minimal damage here.
Yeah, we will retain fair amount of damage for a good reason. Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a good reason for taking a lot of damage later.
So some of these are just. Is this random, like where the gunship shoots at? Because
No.
No, nothing is random.
No, it always goes left to right, right to left. None of this.
I mean, in terms of the specific heights, because it always seems that some of them just can't be skipped, can't be dodged.
Okay, that's not too bad.
It can all be dodged.
Okay.
It's just an issue of getting it in the right position. And also when you take off and how far you kick when you do use the repel.
So, time for bullet dodging.
Like Robo said, highly trained soldiers.
Yeah. Snake's just better at dodging bullets. You see, you weaved in a gentle pattern. Couldn't.
So,
Okay.
same thing that Stinger is what we call a dead weapon, much like with the PSG-1.
Yeah, because I didn't get the health upgrade for defeating Sniper Wolf. So I cannot use the Stinger. Oh, by the way, I should make a save here, just in case.
Having the dead stinger was quite a problem during the development of the Taz, wasn't it? Until the out of bounds clip here was found.
Well, the large skips route in general.
The out of bounds, all of the out of bounds stuff was found before I started working on it.
Yeah, but it's basically also the point where they found the vent bitch versus and found a way to skip all the bosses by going to the torture scene early.
Yeah.
But then the problem came when getting to here. Didn't have a working stinger and couldn't.
Yeah, so
they then found it to
yeah.
complete the stinger and couldn't get past it. This was like the wall.
Yeah. So basically, what's slated there is called the weapon glitch, which in this case it allows him to use one weapon but treat it like another. In this case, he has a chaff grenade that, or no, stinger that he's treated like a chaff grenade, and that skips. It skips the headlong flew on the battlefield cutscene, and it also makes it so that the boxes that normally block you from going back down once you've defeated the Hind, they're actually a different set of boxes, and we're going to be using that to our advantage to skip the Hind. Although we have to still go up and go into the boss room first.
Because we have to reset the map effectively.
Yeah, so most of these glitches were found by Magnum 66, aka XCCTs2, and the Thrillness. Originally, they found the out of bound to the torture room, and for a long time we were stuck because we couldn't defeat the Hind. And by accident, I found the weapon glitch, and they were able to reproduce it and find this strategy. So what I did actually, so I used this weapon glitch that locks the weapon to that Snake had when he is damaged, and I could equip any other weapon. And by being damaged while having the stinger out, it erased the stinger, which allowed to skip the Otacon cutscene and go up the tower. So now I re-entered the tower, this area, without the stinger. So the game thinks I didn't pick it up. So the boxes back down will be back up, and you'll see what we do with them.
Also, the fastest way down here is to use the grenades to take out the gun cameras, because it doesn't have enough chaff grenades. But it's also the coolest looking way of doing it.
Yeah, you could also dodge them.
Can you do that in real time?
Yeah, possible, but don't blink. Oh, come on, you almost had that.
Sorry.
There you go.
Hey!
Hey! So yeah, there's no fall damage in this game because they never expected you to be able to fall that far.
Well, or at all.
Yeah.
You basically step down from things.
Yeah.
So that also skips a fight in the elevator with the cloaked soldiers.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna fight Sniper Wolf, totally legitimately and without any tricks whatsoever. Never hit
Yeah,
Slade.
definitely fighting her.
Yep.
Promise.
Yeah. We're going to utilize Sniper Wolf's one weakness, which is approaching her while holding a sniper rifle.
Yeah. She simply cannot handle any audacious tricks.
Yeah. Basically, her sniper rifle is equipped with a proximity sensor, where if there's any other sniper rifles within 10 or 20 yards, it'll basically self-destruct.
You almost
lucky.
got that. At least you rationed it.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, really, Sniper Wolf's true weakness is cutscenes.
yeah, those are fatal to quite a lot of characters in Kojima games. So basically, the reason that works is if you approach Sniper Wolf, there's a trigger where you saw it in the sort of original cutscene, where if you approach and get too close with a weapon out other than the PSG-1, then she shoots you. For some reason, you are allowed to approach her with the PSG-1 equipped, even though you can't approach with the PSG-1 equipped because you can only lie down stationary with the PSG-1. However, using the aforementioned weapons glitch means you can have a PSG-1 and it thinks it's treated like a chaff grenade, which means you can run about with it.
It's probably why it's possible
Yeah,
that they
since
never
we-
expected it to be possible to move with the PSG-1.
Since Slade used the weapons glitch to erase the stinger from his inventory
Exactly.
by cooking the stinger chaff grenade with his hand, exploding, or actually have to backtrack a little bit and reacquire the dead stinger from where we initially started the chase, I think.
Yeah,
No,
and then this won't become live until after he defeats Vulcan
Yeah.
Raven.
It's
Luckily,
still-
just in
it's
time
still
for
there, yeah.
when it's useful.
Just checking something.
Yeah, this and the torture and the extra round of torture are really the two only major disadvantages of the series of sequence breaks. Any more donations?
Yeah. $50 from Anonymous. I stayed up way too late just to donate during the MSG block. MGS block, sorry.
Well, I'm looking forward to that MSG block you keep mentioning.
The MGS block. Unfortunately, I also forgot the inspiring message I thought of about a bunch of people with such unique skill sets hosting one of the most successful fundraisers I have ever witnessed. Well, maybe I'll donate later if it pops back into my head. Let the runner decide where this money goes and keep on being awesome. Do you have a place you want your money to go, Slade?
No, I didn't think of that. I will look at it after.
Okay.
So, this too doesn't have nearly as many sequence breaks, although it is still quite entertaining and very technical.
Yeah,
So-
there's also a lot of backtracking, so
And of course, there's liquid.
Yeah, and if
And
this
the
goes
liquid.
right, you'll see Slade firing his one and only shot during the run. Okay, there it was.
Yeah!
Yeah,
Good shot.
100% accuracy confirmed.
Quick scoping.
yeah. This
Oh,
Is
please.
is.
Ichabod the
Yeah,
Crane.
anybody who's played this game knows how bad this crane is.
It's Ichabod the Crane.
it's not a bad crane. It was okay.
That was actually a pretty decent crane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
And equipping and unequipping allows you to.
Okay, I will
Thanks.
kill him to get a ration hopefully. Yeah. Just in case. Exactly.
So equipping and unequipping allows you to sort of glide across surfaces that would normally make a large amount of noise.
So on top of everything else, guards clearly don't have peripheral vision either.
Yeah.
And basically, what would normally happen is you have to summon an elevator to come up and wait ages for it, but exiting and re-entering the screen is actually quicker.
Yeah. Since the elevator is already here.
There we go. Now, a nice smooth ride down where nothing can go wrong.
Except a false delay.
Oh, damn it!
Slade, why'd you do that?
Yeah.
Better reset.
Damn it.
No, okay, now default.
Luckily, all the guards just, like,
Ooh.
bit suicidal, except for that one.
Okay, so no big boss, since I used 2 rations, unfortunately.
You already missed out on Big Boss by saving though, didn't you? Or did you? Didn't you already miss out on Big Boss by saving?
No, no, no.
Oh, you allowed to use a save?
Yes, of course. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you think? How do you think they do big boss ranks, segmented runs?
I didn't know you could. The more you know.
Why are you on the couch?
Because I know a lot about speedrunning the game.
Anyone who has a tuxedo is guaranteed to have some couch time terminal gear. All right, so maybe punch some crows or something. Donations.
Well, actually, speaking of our tuxedo costume, we actually have a donation bid war in Metal Gear Rising for the costume that we're going to wear there. Currently, the mariachi uniform is winning with $572.37. The next closest behind there is the business suit with $175.
The suit does look classy.
It does.
And then we have the
Especially
gray
Rob.
fox with 130. So if you want to see a business suit, classy Metal Gear Rising run. Otherwise, mariachi uniform, always a fine choice as well.
As worn by a homicidal sword-wielding cyber ninja.
Thirst for spines.
Yeah, delicious spines.
The mariachi costume is great because when you have a cardboard box, there's a sombrero on it.
Right, so there's definitely no business suit coming now.
Authentic
I
civilian.
hope you're happy.
Yes, I'm very happy.
Okay then.
Can you turn the volume from the TV a bit down or up? Down.
Oh, oh my god.
So here's a stun lock for Vulcan Raven.
Yeah.
As you can see, after this brief pausing session, Raven has approximately the same AI level as the guards. The weird thing about Raven here is that not only does he get invincibility frames, but so does his gun. He's unable to fire for the 4 or 5 seconds after he's been hit. So that's the only reason why the Nikita missile isn't getting shot down here is because when he's invincible, he can't shoot you either for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, that's pretty much the task method with just without canceling anything. But there you go. That's Vulcan Raven.
That's definitely one of the bosses of this game that gave a lot of people trouble.
In this case, it's
And now people know how to do it.
There's only 2 bosses we actually fight, isn't there? Vulcan Raven
3.
and Liquid.
Three
oh,
bosses.
and Rex, yeah.
Yeah. Metal Gear!
Yeah, so that was, yeah, exactly. That was the
Although
first,
if you want to be,
the first boss I fought here.
well, if you want to be really specific, technically you're fighting the same person 3 times with the 2 Rexes and Liquid. But yeah, 3 bosses.
We have a $50 donation from Sam Driver. It's nice to see my childhood favorites ruined for days in a row. Thanks, AGDQ. Great to see you guys working for a great cause and that you've already reached 1 million. $30 from Catholic Thug. Great to see you guys hit 1 million. Keep up the good work. $20 from Anonymous. Good luck for the MGS run. You're pretty good, brother.
Spoiler. If you don't want to hear spoilers, then cover your ears. 30 seconds ago.
$20 from Sanranku, who said Graveyard Shift is boring. Lots of good runs tonight, especially Halo 2 and MGS to finish my night shift. Keep up the great work. You guys are awesome.
Night shift is bright and early in the morning. Wake up, nice dose of sunshine and Metal Gear.
Can't see your windows. Is there light outside? Like, I don't know what time it is actually.
It's 6:30.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 6:30 local time here.
PM or AM?
Yeah.
AM.
Majority of the couch is European. It's nice and bright and
So it's
sunny.
like 11:30 back home.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm just a pretend European.
Yeah, faker.
Apparently.
So,
decoy octopus.
Yeah. So this is what it's all been all about, the massive giant stealth battle tank, Metal Gear, and is like kept guarded by this dude coming up. There he is. That's the guard. What it was.
He gets paid a lot.
Yeah. he also does a lot of self judo throws. He's very acrobatic, but he just can't stick the landing.
I love the Twin Snakes cutscene where he like flips over the water.
I kind of like the theory that Twin Snakes is sort of like the Hollywood movie version of Shadow Moses.
Following is a dramatization.
Some of this actually happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the movie of the incident, and this is the real thing.
Yeah. So basically, Snake is now being pursued by the one guard, and unfortunately, there's no real way to escape unless he somehow reaches a ladder.
Yeah. Again, ladders
Which-
are the bane
which-
of soldiers.
Yeah, this is one of the only forced alerts. I mean, even if you kill the guard, I think they spot another just to make sure you're caught.
Yeah.
Because he really doesn't want you getting out of there in one piece. So,
Okay, so now
Yeah,
I have to find the rat. It can be
Yeah.
it can be horrible or very
paid our
fast.
dues to RNGesus.
Yeah. all those rats you alerted at the beginning
Yes.
have been in communications with their
They told
comrade.
friends about you.
Yeah.
So in a world record attempt, I would just throw a grenade down there and hope that the rat was there. If it's not there, it's a reset.
There it is.
And it works about 20% of the time. So
Yay.
Yay.
okay, that was a decent rat.
That was all right. Yeah.
Don't tell Slade that it dropped the wrong key. Has to go all the way back up. Really? No. Yeah.
Get the
Wrong one.
NTSC key.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or this is Kojima. It needs to be the NTSC-J key.
Yeah. Actually, no, I think he'd prefer US.
Well.
He's a West-a-boo.
I haven't heard that term before.
Yeah, it's the Japanese that like.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you
Oh.
I bet they all hate him over there. Like we.
I feel like by the time that Twin Snakes rolled around, they were more like aware of speedrunning and streamlining the game, since the Twin Snakes version has the hot and cold pipes in this area, so you can quickly change the PAL key.
Or they were just aware of how tedious the
Sure,
section was.
always blame the Canadian developers for ruining the game.
Yeah, it works for me.
Thanks, Silicon Knights.
Thanks, WV Games.
We wanted to announce on stream there's some shout outs from Droog and Uza.
Oh,
Hey.
hey Drug, hey user. Drugi is he has the world record for NGS2 100% dog tags. So
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he's rapidly switching weapons because that cancels the footstep noise.
so yeah, so the guard doesn't notice I'm here.
So yeah, this is as if the comparisons to Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake could not be even more blatant. This is yet another big copy paste of a backtracking section you had to do towards the end of Metal Gear 2. In other words, you could probably fit in a couple hundred donations right now.
Well, I'll fit in as many as I can here. Sebastian Nielsen donated $25. Hi, great cause, great games. Lost my father last summer to liver cancer and bone cancer, so I have a lot of respect for what you do. Cancer killed my father, now I want to kill the animals. Snake!
You heard him. Kill those ravens.
We have $20 from Violi. Hello all, I go by the moniker Violi. 'Tis my first time catching this event live, but I've watched tons of the archived videos from previous AGDQs and SGDQs. Always inspiring to see you guys put up your skills for a fantastic cause. I wasn't originally planning to donate, but Monopoly's run was entertaining and informative. May the RNG gods be with you, friends. Play on.
So exactly how long does it take for the temperature change on the key?
60
1 minute.
seconds.
Yeah.
Right.
Almost to the frame.
Is it like 1 frame shorter?
I think it's like it's 61.5 seconds. I have it in my notes somewhere, but I was able to figure it out at the time.
There is an out of bounds glitch that can be done here, which kind of like forces you outside the walls, which is kind of entertaining, but it's kind of inconsistent, and I think it adds time to the cooling down.
It doesn't.
It doesn't? No.
Unless you pause buffer it.
That'd be, yeah.
Okay.
You can still keep.
Oh, okay. We have $20 from Kim P. Right now, my throat is so sore I can't exist without constantly shoving ice cream down my throat. Thanks for the entertainment while I do this.
Yeah, no problem.
And now I want ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream sounds really good.
Yeah. All right, quickly, donate some ice cream.
Speedrun ice cream. Yeah, a little
But
bit.
it's warming here.
No brain freeze percent.
Yeah.
$20 from Preston Manis. Good job, SDA and SRL, and all others involved in organizing and growing this charity event. Can't wait for OOT, donating for the OOT Glitch exhibition, and have your mind blown. And now perhaps would be a good time to talk about why we're doing this. We are Awesome Games Done Quick 2014, raising money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. The combined communities of Speed Demos Archive and Speedruns Live are coming together to help this, and we've already raised over $100,000, and it hasn't even been 48 hours, which is hard to believe sometimes. Speed Demos Archive is a great website with a forum and high-quality videos for you to watch to get started in speedrunning. And once you've done that, head over to Speedruns Live, where you can race your favorite games and watch many of these streamers here at the Marathon. On the front page, you don't have to be fantastic to be a speedrunner. All these guys started somewhere. Just pick up a game and, you know, look at some videos at Speed Demos Archive, race over at Speedruns Live, and get involved in the community.
So maybe even like as Slade was mentioning earlier, there's a few new MGS runners on the scene who've already got incredibly good times after, what, how long have they been there? A few months?
Not to mention MGS 2 and 3 have really taken off. And there's still a pretty decent time attack community for the VR missions in MGS 2. Not so much for MGS 1, there's only a handful, but MGS 2 VR is alive and kicking.
And then obviously you've got Metal Gear Rising, which is coming out next.
Yeah, of course, who doesn't love themselves a little platinum in their Kojima experience?
It's quite a bit different from this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To say
Very
the
different
least.
speedrun.
Yes, well, for one thing, it's a different protagonist, and you know that's pretty much the only difference I can think of.
Yeah.
We do have some prizes during this game. We for a minimum of $10 if you donate during this game, and Metal Gear Rising, as we just mentioned, you could be entered in a raffle to win a Kojima logo glow-in-the-dark perler. And if you donate a minimum of $5, you can get some in the running for some Metal Gear Solid patches. So those are some nifty things. And just a quick update here on the bid war for the uniforms. The mariachi uniform is still winning and has increased its lead to $572.30. But the business suit is attempting to make a comeback with $225, and the gray fox is $155.
Great Fox
So-
does look pretty cool, but
I'll crouch here.
That's somewhere.
Nightmare face.
I like the class. I'm a suit man. I mean, look at Snake here.
Yeah.
Just imagine him with a sombrero.
On a cardboard box.
Can you,
And a barrel, if you're.
if only there's some way to combine the business suits, the sombrero, and the cardboard box.
Are
Put a
you
tie
sure you're
around
not
the
just
box.
thinking about your game of Clue from last night, or?
That would work too.
$50 from Raiden. My life has boiled down to angry Hulk sensators, the biggest set of braces ever, and oversized sombreros.
Riding with it. Sure.
Raiden, sorry.
I swear I'm not going to spend the entire marathon correcting your pronunciation. I promise.
He's only saying that because the run's nearly over.
So yeah, Metal Gear 2 has been the framework for quite a few of the Solid games, to the point where Metal Gear Solid 2 had being a copy paste of Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear 2 by proxy as a big plot point.
To a certain extent, you can understand why, since this has been far more well-known, well-recognised than the first two Metal Gear games. Interestingly enough, you actually can use the vent glitch from earlier in the steam room as well, and fortunately, all it gets you is stuck in the wall. you could still run out, and that's it, really.
Yeah. You could still get out of it. You could also get out of bounds by going in just the right angle in that room we just passed by.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous, so I cannot really do it because you have to step just over the lava near the, and it's very precise, so it's not worth it. Okay, so I just look at this guard. He helps me to know when the card will be hot.
He's looking right at you. Or he's going to see you.
He's gone.
Oh, no, never mind.
So we are approaching the end game. After this next little bit of gratuitous backtracking, we have the last two bosses, and the Jeep chase, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, there's some plot as well.
Yeah. Well.
It turns out, spoiler alert, there is betrayal coming.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, and if you can guess who it is that's going to betray Snake, then you'll be impressed.
It's the player.
Yeah, it's not just the player; it is basically everyone. So,
Essentially.
yeah.
He's script writing.
Writer that your mind just doesn't know what to do with this. So you just trick yourself.
Camera is still smarter than most of the cards.
It knows it can keep Snake where he is until the chaff comes out.
We had $25 from Anonymous. Hello, everyone. Glad to finally be able to donate. Been watching since AGDQ 2013, and I absolutely love what you do. Here's $25 for the cause, as well as to get in for those sweet Metal Gear prizes. Shoutouts to SLADE for his awesome MGS run, and Naglaria for just being awesome. Glad to see you both here again.
There's a fun codec conversations you can have here. If you punch lots of ravens, then your support team will call you up and tell you to stop punching the ravens.
Snake, can you hear me?
That's not this one.
No,
I thought you were going to actually listen to that then.
Snake, can you hear me?
No. No.
This codec conversation is probably just as long as the rest of the run combined.
$20 from Joel Anu. Kisses and love, everyone, and hugs too, and super grats for all the work and the runs. You are awesome.
So those of you who are very good at reading will now understand it was all down to the nanomachines.
If you think the nanomachines in this game are kind of weird,
Yeah.
That game's a little weirder with the nanomachines.
Yeah, basically, at some point, it becomes impossible to parody Metal Gear, considering how self-irreverent it becomes as the series goes on.
It becomes a parody of
There
itself.
probably isn't a single joke you couldn't make about Metal Gear that Metal Gear itself hasn't already made. And yeah, there's guards here now.
Yeah, as you can see.
Where was they?
They were
Oh,
on
they're patrolling very diligently, not letting anyone through.
yeah, they're on the left and right side of the map.
Where the
Yeah.
doors are not.
Yes.
Yeah. But there are important boxes of ammo and stuff. You can't just like leave that stuff lying around for anyone to pick up.
You gotta have to guard the supply cache. I mean, that
Yeah.
kind of makes sense.
You have to make sure it doesn't melt.
Yeah. You know, in much the same way that's the highly important, absolutely vital for the terrorists' plans. The giant robot there, that needs to be guarded as well. By only their most elite guard. Well, apart from Johnny.
We have
If-
20. Oh, sorry.
If Johnny were there, it would be Metal Gear protecting him.
Yeah.
Choose your list, get more donations.
Oh, okay. We have $20 from Fuzzmosis. Love to see that the low numbers in this stream are 50K plus, which were the high numbers last time. How much can this grow? Beautiful run.
Wait, how many viewers do we have right now?
Well, how many viewers do we have right now? That was back a while ago, but
50K. Wow.
yeah, around 50K. Yeah, no, there we go.
Not much in the way of energy.
Although it was a nice crescendo building up to the betrayal. Oh shit! There's another betrayal.
Spoilers! Spoilers! Cam Clark is actually Cam Clark.
Did you like my sunglasses, brother?
The name's Andre Almeida.
Want to get them out? Robo's still going.
These sunglasses.
Nice.
$20 from Anonymous. This is an awesome stream with a bunch of awesome gamers. I'm a
So do you want me
16-year-old.
to let the cutscene? No?
Sorry.
Do you want me to skip the cutscene or not?
No, yeah, go ahead.
Did you like my sunglasses?
He could only see the sunglasses properly through the sights of his SOCOM.
Yeah.
That's why it took so long.
The SOCOM that he totally picked up, by the way.
He had to give it his own professional opinion. Anyway, here we go. We're fighting a robot dinosaur, essentially.
Yeah. So
With lasers.
it has 3 attacks, and which one it uses basically depends on where you are.
Yeah, your distance from it.
Yeah, your distance. So you can basically try it using one attack that goes horizontally, then an attack that goes vertically, and so on.
Yeah.
No lock-ons required.
Yeah, you got to
All right,
square.
and now it's time to
To finish
well,
the
be
fight?
unable to shoot a rocket at this guy that you totally met earlier in the game.
Snake takes this opportunity to have a moral crisis.
Yeah. So no, I can't shoot the rocket because Grey Fox will die.
Yeah.
Even though he's going to die anyway.
No, he's not. No, he's fine. Look, he's fine. He's alive. He's talking. He's giving an excellent dying speech. It's brilliant. Yeah.
I died in Metal Gear 2.
No.
Oh.
No. Otherwise, how could he fight Snake in this game? So now it's a different 2 attacks. Basically, those rockets, normally you need a chef grenade to stop them from being able to home directly into you. But they've also got a range, a minimum range that
Yeah,
they
you can just
fire
run
out.
Well,
towards.
the Aztec Grey Fox and come back, and it's true the only substance in the Metal Gear universe that's more powerful than nanomachines. Retcons.
Yeah.
Actually, in the grand scheme of the plot, has Frank Yeager died more than Big Boss?
He only died twice.
Okay.
Big Boss has died. No, Big Boss only died twice. They're tied.
Oh.
Okay.
So who's going to snag the victory?
Metal Gear Solid 5
All right.
will
No,
decide.
you need to donate now to decide.
Yeah, if you have like a substantial distance from Metal Gear, you pretty much cannot avoid the missiles.
Couldn't their deaths also be counted as his death?
Oh, this is
Oh.
getting too complicated.
Aha! You see, you thought you'd fooled us with your blue glass disguise. We know it's really you, Hideo. Show yourself.
Take those glass sunglasses.
Decoy octopus! In here!
And yes, we did like your sunglasses.
Decoy octopus is the most threatening Metal Gear Solid enemy.
Yeah.
Most people don't even know. Oh, I remember that he was mentioned earlier.
Yeah. He was mentioned in passing once. It turned out he was that dude who died.
Pretty textures on the floor.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man, those squares.
Lovely pixels. All right. I'll throw in $10 for an uninterrupted infinite combo on Liquid.
Oh yeah, I promised one of those as well. The main reason we like this is because it's basically possible for Liquid to say nice shots while basically
Exactly,
eating your
yeah.
fist.
Yeah, it's nothing like a bit of nice shot,
Yeah.
Yeah, Snake will be unleashing his inner Kenshiro.
Yeah.
It is no coincidence that Liquid is looking directly into the camera as he's saying this. He's talking to you. Yes, he's talking to you, Slade. You enjoy all the killing.
Yeah. All those people that you killed, that dude with the arse.
Shot that one guard, okay?
What about Raven? He like fired a bajillion rockets at him.
Well, he can take a punch, because, like...
Yeah, he can take a punch, but not a bajillion rockets.
Like, haven't you already killed most of my comrades? No! What are you talking
I
about?
haven't even seen...
When you say most of your comrades, do you only have like 20 or something?
I only killed one of them. The others just sort of went away.
No, he did choke that one guy.
Yeah. Well, maybe he was sort of an honorary comrade of Liquid's.
Oh no, he choked two guys. Oh man, now the kill counts. Oh, and he totally killed Sniper Wolf with that cutscene. Which is the weirdest way to include ever.
More story for the speed readers out there.
Yeah. Oh no, what happens to the Colonel?
He's been arrested by Abraham Lincoln, apparently.
Oh, the betrayals just keep mounting.
Oh, you're going to do this.
Yeah,
Turn down the volume all the way.
Yeah, I'm turning down the volume because
If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end.
Assuming she's actually alive and not a corpse. But it's weird.
If you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it'll kill even you.
Camp Clark impersonations are the best. Because no one can do it.
How about you, Snake? Ooh.
Oh!
Hang on.
Go on. There we go.
Come on, look.
Oh! Nice shot!
that's really bad because I cannot continue the combo now.
It's gonna blow.
Man.
You can do this.
Yeah, that sucks.
There. Yeah, you can set that up.
Yeah, that's good.
Ultra combo!
Give him the old one, too.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, surprise kick at the end. He went to a farm. He's fine.
Did he die?
No. Well, he died, but his arm.
This game
No,
doesn't
wait.
have fall
No, he's still
damage.
alive.
Yeah, no, he's still alive.
We know he's fine.
No. Because they're closing, and at this height, it would have killed even Snake.
Yeah, but
So
That won't kill it.
It would have only killed Snake because there was a death trigger at the bottom.
also, it's very important that Snake gets out of here as soon as
We've
possible.
already
but-
established
but-
Snake doesn't take full damage.
Liquid as a fellow clone would not do so either.
Also, this is the first time that Snake and May will meet in this game.
Yeah. And also, even though they had to get out before the nukes landed, luckily Snake had enough time to get it back into its tuxedo. All right, time for some first-person shooting.
Call of Duty style.
Yeah. So in case you just joined us, this is actually the end of Halo 2.
We're a little bit behind schedule.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll catch up because Metal Gear Solid we're done in less than
Yeah.
minutes.
The second and third Snake should be spawning in at any moment.
Yeah. This is Metal Gear Solid. There's some mad sequence break, and this run will only take about 2 minutes.
Yeah. Also, it's very important that you destroy those barrels in order for Meryl to actually get through, because she can't just like crash through the barriers or anything.
She's very scared of barrels.
Yeah, barriers. She won't crash through the barriers unless you destroy them first.
And it is impossible to get through the Jeep sequence without taking at least some damage. Trust me, I've tried.
Oh no, the barriers. How are you going to get with the barriers? Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yes, Snake.
It's not over yet! Liquid!
A surveillance camera?
Question is, how did he end up with a exact?
Because cloning. It's not an exact science.
It's
There are some.
It's the recessive gene.
Yeah.
RoboSparkle could tell you some more about that.
Well, they thought it was a recessive gene, but it turns out that he was actually the stronger brother.
Yeah.
You know, you might have noticed by the fact that he survives an unsurvivable fall, exploding hind in his face, doesn't matter, 60,000 rockets in his face. Even Vulcan Raven couldn't do that.
He didn't survive the kill trigger because there's no fall damage.
Yeah, exactly. And he's been in several cutscenes and still not died.
Either that or he's just got a hell of a lot of rations.
Yeah, so the way the first like 3/4 of it works is that if you try to sort of pin him down with suppressing fire, he will constantly duck. So you actually have to sort of look away and then sort of swoop in for
Surprise
a shot
shots.
or two. Yeah, I think he takes 15 or 20 shots to take him down. Am I remembering correctly?
I don't know the count exactly.
Yeah, this will be a close eagle rank or America percent.
We're getting ready on time with it as well.
Oh, yeah. All right, timer's ready.
No, timer. I usually prefer to use the timer at the beginning of the credits instead of, since I have a credit call to skip. I will tell you. See in 1 minute.
It turns out it's not the strike after all, so the timer was meaningless.
There to have a timer. Get Snake to hurry out of there already. That's the single longest face animation in any of the codecs.
Time. 108. Yeah, so that's it. Pretty good time. I'm happy with it. I didn't die, I think, so it's good.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
it.
we'll skip the credits. Unless you want to listen to some music.
What's happening with Rising with the guys already? But
Yep.
Normally in a run, you have to wait until the credits, and you'll see the same thing in Rising. You have to wait until the credits are completely gone before you find out what your actual in-game time was and what your rank was.
Yeah.
The credits are completely unskippable.